The Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Wonka, I am extraordinarily busy, sir. I just wanted to ask about the chocolate. The lifetime supply of chocolate for Charlie. When does he get it?
He doesn't.
Why not?
Because he broke the rules.
What rules? We didn't see any rules, did we, Charlie?
Wrong, sir. Wrong. Under Section 37B of the contract signed by him, it states quite clearly that all offers shall become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy, I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc. Fax mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. Memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day, and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter, and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe's hot cream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so friggin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Everybody, come along with us.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so friggin' good.
Yeah.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Pop-Tart.
With butter?
1, I like money. 2, I like greed. 3, I like posting on my Twitter feed about the dishonest press and their fake news.
Bullshit.
I can say anything because there's 140 character views.
Fuck you!
Things like CBS and NBC, otherwise known as the enemy, the New York Times and CNN. You can only trust Fox News and friends, that don't you? Listen to, they're all fake news. You can do anything but get off of they're all fake news. Attacks in Sweden and in Bowling Green. I got more electoral votes than anyone's ever seen. I'll squash anyone who says it's not true. And if you're disabled, then I'll mock you too. Trust me, and not those dirty gumshoe hacks. Cause I never lie, I just say a few alternative facts. I'm fully divested what my company earns. There's nothing to see on my tax returns. I'm no racist, I love blacks and Jews. If they say different, I'll just yell, fake news! Don't you listen to they're all fake news. You can do anything but get off of they're all fake news.
I want you all to know that we are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake. A few days ago, I called the fake news the enemy of the people, and they are. They are the enemy of the people. They are the enemy of the people. Fake, phony, fake. Fake, phony, fake.
Now I'm in a new chapter. In this chapter, reality is hit. Reality is, I'm single, fucking dating. I can do what I want now. Now, here's the scary thing about dating for me. I believe in karma. Whatever you do in life is gonna come full circle at some point in time. I know it is, okay? My fear is I'm gonna fuck around and fall in love and I'm gonna get hurt. When I think about getting hurt, I think about the ultimate level of getting hurt. Like, I'm trying to surprise my lady on her lunch break. She would be in the car, give some dude head, I'm gonna fuck around and see it. Now, I know I'm not strong enough to deal with that. I'm too emotional. I'll break down. No. Pick your head up. Don't finish. Don't finish it. Jesus, take the wheel, please. I know I can't deal with that. Some men are, some men can't. Some men are strong enough to catch that woman in the sexual act, like giving another man head to the point where they can go up to the car, open the car door and say one sentence. In that sentence, they'll let a woman know how much he loved her, how bad she hurt him and where he is mentally. He can walk off. Some men can pull it off. You know what? I loved you the best that I could. What I could do, I did. What I didn't do, I tried. Fuck it. He'll walk off. She'll feel bad. Why am I doing this? I don't want to do it no more. Did you get it? That was the dig. Did you guys get it? This was the dig. Did you get it? You got it? All right. Some men are different. Some men are killers. Some men are thugs all the time. No, fuck that. Fuck that. I see my girl in the car, give some dude head. I'm gonna go up to the car. I'm gonna grab him, drag him out the car. I'm gonna beat the shit out the dude. That's what some men feel. Would you do that, man? Chase, would you fuck him up? You whip his ass. You gonna fight the guy with his dick out? His dick is out. This guy got the hard dick. That's the wrong answer, Chase. I don't like that answer. I don't think you thought about it. You should have thought it through. His fucking dick is out. I can't fight the dude with the hard dick. It's not gonna happen. The reason why is because I'm small. When I fight, I gotta get low. I gotta get your legs. If your dick is out, at some point in time, that's gonna cause a problem for me. At some point in time. Yo, you got my girl out here in a fucking car? Huh? Nigga? Yo, you're gonna lose your fucking mind if a man's dick hits your head in front of a group of people watching the fight. You're gonna do some shit you never thought you would do. You're gonna fuck around and grab it. You're gonna say some shit you never thought you would say. I'm gonna rip it up! This dick is coming with me! This is my dick! I got 2 dicks now! Yo, if you grab a dude's dick in a fight, you gotta kill yourself that night. You have to die that night. You can't go on living. Because for the rest of your life, you're gonna be known as the dude to grab the dude's dick that day in the fight. They're gonna do to grab that dude's dick that day in the fight. What was I supposed to do? The dick is on my head. Hey man, get your dick grabbing ass out of here, man. Somebody try to talk to you. Take grab up.
Feeling hungry tonight, got a hankering for things. Have my peas and Brussels sprouts and my favorite iPad beans. My stomach's turning like a swirling storm inside. Can't keep it in even if I try. And now I don't know what to do. Should I stay here or go to the loo? 'Cause I got gas, it needs to pass from out my dress. Let one go, let one go. Can't hold it in anymore. Let one go, let one go. Just push and give it what for. I don't care what they're going to say. I'll rumble on. My stinking green cloud now is spreading through the air. And if you get a whiff, you better kneel and say a prayer. And I have just one thought as I rush to the loo. Now I'm touching cloth, hope I don't follow through. Let one go, let one go. It'll rise like the break of wind. Let one go, let one go. These perfect pants must be banned. Here I stand, pumping night and day. Let my blood rage on. The smell never bothered me anyway.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, I think we've unmuted all the mics that we have, and I just want to say hello and shalom. Shalom, leave me alone, but home. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Charles Richardson Show. It is a Friday, March the 18th, 2022. Programming note, like Matt would always say, one last Friday show before vacation. And when I say vacation, I'm talking about the polarizing road trip that I have to take all the way up to New Hampshire. Jenny, I think you're muted again. I'm not sure.
No, I'm not. I'm here.
Oh, you were I thought you were laughing hysterically, and I couldn't hear you.
No, it was a subtle laugh.
And just you know what? It's like I'm going to need a vacation after the vacation.
You probably are.
I am being reached out by numerous people saying, "When you coming? When you coming? We got to meet up. We got to go ahead and go out." I'm not saying who, but numerous people.
Nice.
And it's just unbelievably welcoming that I get that support up there, and I really thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really have. So
I was talking about you on the morning show today.
The morning
telling
show?
Peter about you coming up. I called in.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on the morning show. I just called in. They were talking about my cinnamon apple challah numminess.
Oh, I was like saying, how the hell did I get on topic on the morning show?
We were chatting about my challah, and then I mentioned that you were coming up in a couple of weeks and how cool it was going to be to meet you in person.
Right. Well, yeah, that's always.
I lied.
Exactly. You're just trying to be a nice person for the morning show. Not really, you're hiding your true feelings when all you want to do is just say "fuck you" to me. So
exactly.
It's I get it. Listen, you and I know the truth. We
do
know the truth. They don't. So let's keep it.
There are not enough fuck yous in the world for the truth.
Exactly. Santa Claus has joined us. Actually, that's Bad Billy down there. How you doing, Billy? What's going on? Oh, he's giving me the fuck you too.
Fuck you.
What's going on, man?
Well, my beard ain't wide enough to be Santa yet. I got the gut though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing. I got the gut. I don't have.
We could dye it. You could make it all rainbowy or whatever.
Oh God.
Wow.
I said that on purpose.
Just giving JoJo more ammunition for him, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, at least you played a song he could enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So he actually messaged me on private messenger.
Really?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's like, okay, why is he? I guess all he messaged me was the link to the YouTube video. It is going to be the worst. And I'm over here thinking in the back of my head, don't you think that this is a violation of YouTube? Don't you think maybe this is the video?
There's nothing. No. No, they don't give two shits.
Shit in the toilet.
Yep.
That's okay.
And
I warned, I didn't let Maddie watch it because he was about to eat. I'm like, don't watch it. Just don't watch it.
Yeah, it's
and
number one.
Not only did he take a dump, but he like focused his lens on it.
So he takes great pride in his children.
It actually had zoom effect on it. It's like the turd got bigger.
It was awful. It was just awful.
I did not notice any corn, so I guess you didn't have that.
Gross, dude. You really look that hard? That's just gross.
Oh well, listen, I couldn't help it. That's how intense the video was.
But you know what's baffling me the most is just video after video after video addressing me.
I know.
Yes, you're his new love interest.
I'm telling you.
God.
Boom chakalaka boom.
Or I don't know if I'm his God because he tends to keep worshiping me. I don't work miracles, but if he wants to pray to me every day, so be it.
Well, like you got one of your sponsors back there, Cold Cock Whiskey. He basically says, "Wow, is your cock really cold? Let me warm it up for you, baby." That's
a visual I don't fucking need.
Well, God,
you suck.
Without mentioning,
no, that's Joe. Joe would suck.
You suck for putting that stupid visual in my head. I don't like you no more. Fuck you.
Wait a second. Did you? I don't think you ever liked me. I don't think that was a.
Well,
question.
yeah, there's that too. But you're late on your payment.
Oh, okay. I'm late. No, that's fine. Go ahead and get in the back of the line with all the other creditors that are calling me.
Bullshit. So, Billy, I've decided that you didn't just build a little room in his head. You got a whole goddamn city up there, man.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I told him, it's like I set a trap for him that Sunday night. Oh my God, did the rat ever take the cheese? Holy shit.
Whoa. What?
So if he's listening right now, this is
Yeah.
news to him, right?
Back up on that. What was the piece of cheese you left out there?
Just me calling into his show, and I knew the N-bombs were going to fall especially after that little joke spree of unfunny jokes that he was telling.
So so you're talking about the Sunday that he had the show like a few Sundays ago, not just this past Sunday. Okay.
Correct.
I thought you meant a new one.
Yeah, I thought he actually finally
You
got on.
had me going.
Because he actually is.
You set me up and gave me shit on a shingle.
Apparently, his website has a new gadget on there through Citrus 3, which is another shoutcast type of deal. Ice
Yes.
Yes.
Yet notice here the format, the tools don't change much. Just the name on the monitor.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hey, whatever.
I'll be right back. I got to check my front door.
We know you got to take a dump. Just don't video it.
Is that how you say that now? Check my front door. He's going to go drop a deuce.
He's looking down there, checking the front door.
Or whatever. Oh, yeah. What are you doing here, buddy?
I got my phone.
He's checking his front door. Hold on. I got to check my front door, too. Zip. Okay.
Oh, dude. Superman is falling.
Oh, my. So how's it going? How's your Friday, Bandit? What the hell happened to your hand? I over here taking a look.
That's normal. No, that's normal.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's normal.
You got to deal with that all the time?
All the time.
Ouch, I'm sorry.
It's called lymphedema. And it happens for various reasons. In my case, it happened because I had a mastectomy from breast cancer, and one of the drain sites became what's called a seroma, which is like an infection.
Right.
And it caused a problem that the lymph material doesn't drain correctly. So it's not swelling the way you know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's swelling in that there's lymphatic tissue stuck, and it's just in the compression that I'm wearing is to help move that out. But it just became particularly annoying today. But it's actually looking a lot better now than it did this morning. This morning they were all sausage-y.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like it looked like you had Incredible Hulk hands or something like that.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's lymphedema.
Wow. Well, let's go ahead and read some notes here. Jenny, of course, leads everything with Shalom Peeps. Her signature catcher had welcoming praise. Matt says, just in for a quick second before he's back on the air, they're on Retro Spectrum Radio. I wonder what version they're doing tonight. Are they doing anything cool or?
Yeah, I think tonight is war songs about war
songs. Really?
I think so.
Maybe we should tune in the middle of this. Maybe the second.
Yeah,
hour.
right. That would be good.
Yeah, because in the second hour we got drinks. We're gonna get blitzed.
You're gonna get blitzed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get blitzed.
No, you're not gonna get blitzed. No, you need to recover on that hand. So
that has nothing to do with it.
Well, I'm protecting you. That's all.
Nah.
No
I have
protection
infusion
there?
Mondays. Oh yes, Monday I have infusion. By the way.
Okay, understand. Listen, if you can't make it, I understand. Don't worry about it. We definitely don't want you falling down, hurting yourself, or anything like that. It's just...
No, they're gonna do that again on Thursday.
Thursday. So
another spinal infusion.
Bad week for you.
Billy's trying to come back. Should we let him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't want to leave an empty chair there. Okay.
I don't know. He left me hanging there. I thought he did a new thing, and it was just a repeat of the old thing, and I wanted a new thing.
No. I was waiting for him to come back on camera. I just like letting a child out of your sight. I looked over here for a second, and then oh shit, he's here. Okay, so I gotta love him.
That's why I had to get up and leave the desk for a moment, because my foster kid, he's home, so I had to turn on the TV for him. That seems to be the best babysitter.
It is sometimes. That's what we do. When I'm working, because listen, this past week was spring break down here.
Yeah. Oh boy!
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and today I had him all day. Friday is my normal day off, but during my working hours, I can't watch him. I got to be able to go ahead and work here at the studio. he's next door. I got a camera there where I can actually keep an eye on him, but the TV and, we put in the Wii so he could play games on the Wii there. So he's entertained, but he always needs something to do. He really does. And that has been a huge issue, a huge subject. What the hell are we going to do for
Any
2
interest in
days?
reading?
No, he reads somewhat. He's behind because we haven't been able to get him into a class where they can concentrate on learning and teaching the kids because he's been such a disruption. Now he's good, but he's got a lot of catching up to do. But now it's like that's a big subject. So what the hell are we going to do for the next 2 days while we're on the road, 10 to 12 hours in the car? What are we going to do?
Play games.
But Brian,
different license plates, or looking for a particular color, or
I Spy. He's played that with me actually.
Yeah, I Spy is another good one, but you make a rule like it has to be in the car or outside the car, or a particular color or something like that. You can
we've
do math. Math can be fun while driving.
So we've gotten already ideas like, okay, we're going to bring the tablet. Make sure we have a charger for the tablet. We're going to bring the Switch, the Nintendo Switch. That's portable. He can play that. We actually got a new game, Kirby's Empire or something like that. We got him that. He loves it. And Spyro the Dragon. So he's got that. So he's got like 3 or 4 games to play because the Switch is just recent. We got that for Christmas. Now, Alyssa's going on and trying to see if we can get something in the back there so he can have something in his chair where he's got a table on there where he can draw or sketch or something like that. So we're going to do that.
Yeah.
So everything's coming. Everything's coming together.
How about Play-Doh?
Ooh, I don't know about Play-Doh. I'll actually bring that up. Seriously, I'm going to write that down and actually bring that up because I don't know about Play-Doh because he tends to be messy with Play-Doh. But if it's in the
if he's stuck in his chair, how messy can you be if you're stuck in your chair?
Yeah, that's true. Because Play-Doh,
and you don't have to get him a bunch. Just get him 2 colors or something like that. Just something to squish around and meld in his fingers. Now, when you guys come up here, are you planning on being here on the Sunday? You're going to come live in studio with Matt on Monday?
We plan on coming in Saturday nighttime.
Okay.
So Sunday will be our first day waking up and actually doing something.
Okay.
I haven't figured it out if we're going to do Monday or whatever. I mean, I'm on Matt's watch for that one whenever he wants me in.
Oh yeah, he'll want you on.
Yeah. So,
that's not me speaking for him. I know what he would be absolutely. It would be the response.
Well,
that's a given.
I just didn't know if he was being nice and say, "Oh yeah, come in." But
stop it! Oh my God,
he knows I'm a
Billy, do you see the shit I gotta put up with? He always puts himself like down here.
I'm serious. He knows I'm a firecracker. He's had to dump me a couple of times, and that's just going on the phone.
You'll be live in the studio. It will help you stay in check because you'll actually be in there, like looking at him and stuff. It'll help you.
I won't have anything to say. That's the whole problem.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What the hell? You got some stage fright or something? What are you talking about?
I better not have any stage fright doing this for fucking, almost 10 goddamn years. I mean, come on.
Well, maybe you do.
Maybe I do. I don't know.
The difference between your own studio and somebody else's.
Well, I was on Scotty's studio in Georgia, but he's also on, internet, and you can say whatever the hell you wanted to say on there.
Were you actually physically in the studio?
I was physically in there, yes.
Excellent.
And he had 2 big 55-inch TV screens horizontally placed where you saw the messenger, you saw the video and everything. Oh my God, it was just amazing. He's got those professional mics, not this bullshit I have.
Will you stop picking on your fucking equipment already? Jesus Christ.
I can't afford good equipment.
You have good equipment.
Equipment's
he
good
really
enough.
Does.
Yeah. And you obviously know how to operate it too. And
but see,
first rule, plug the microphone in.
Now you yeah. See, now I feel what my customers go through when I'm taking calls. Okay, did you check the batteries in the remote? No. Check them. Oh, it worked. Thank you. You're such a genius. No, I just have fucking common sense. Thank you. Have a nice
Did you
day.
turn it off and on again?
You're right. No. I'm like this. I can mute, but
I can't believe how warm it is. Oh God, the windows are open. It's just amazing.
So
it's still 64 degrees and it's
and
7:30 in dock.
That's the other thing.
Huh?
That's the other thing.
It's gonna be so balmy.
No. What happens if we get up there and it snows?
Then you'll see snow.
We don't have, excuse me. I don't have long sleeves. I have one shirt that's long sleeve. That's it.
Dude.
Do you have a coat?
No.
Oh my God. Buy us
we'll put a blanket around your ass.
Down here.
We'll just put a blanket around you. You're going to be indoors most of the time anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what I figured. But it's like, if we want to go anywhere, if we want to sightsee anywhere.
You on your cycle or something? You're really fucking whiny tonight.
I am whiny, yeah.
Get a hoodie.
I see.
Why can't you get a hoodie?
You don't understand. You don't understand something here. This is the longest trip I've ever taken times 6. I've went to Georgia. That was like 7 hours. Now I'm going all the way to New England, and that's another 14 hours.
Okay, but I think
you know what I'm saying.
Whoopee!
I've got you beat. I know for a fact I got you beat, Charles.
All right, you got me beat. What's your longest trip?
Okay, so when I was 16, we drove from Boise to West Hartford, Connecticut.
You saw John, huh?
I got you both beat.
And then from in 2005 took another road trip from Dillon, Montana to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yeah, that would be kind of long. All right, all right. Listen,
my longest road trip was from Plymouth, Massachusetts to Hutchinson, Kansas. My longest trip was to the Netherlands.
Oh yeah.
Flying across overseas.
But driving, we went all the way from here to Kansas.
But that's about Montana to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. Idaho to Connecticut, still along
Massachusetts to Kansas.
Yeah, wait a second. Let's do this. Hold on.
It took us days.
It took us 6 days.
Billy, yeah. What was yours?
Oh
Boise,
yeah, you
Idaho?
might.
What's that?
What was yours? Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho to West Hartford, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Kansas.
Okay, so that is 38 hours.
Took us 6 days, but we stopped doing a lot of
you got me beat. You got me beat. Mine is 25 hours, so you got me beat.
You gotta beat by almost double there.
Yeah, you do.
That was bad.
Yeah, you do. God, and I thought that trip was hell. Ugh.
No,
bite me.
You know what was just seemed the longest and never ending though, because I really enjoyed that road trip to Connecticut.
Yeah.
But when I was going from Texarkana across the state to El Paso, Texas, that it's like Texas didn't seem to ever end.
Right. Let's see here. All right, let's catch up on these comments. Comments are piling up here. Jenny, who are you asking if they ate? Was it your
Maddie?
Man? Oh,
yes.
Of course he's got a pizza that he's going to scarf down, right?
No, well, then maybe they might have something like that later. But I sent him with lunch because he has such a long day.
Oh, okay. I got you. Karen H is in the house. She says hi. Sylvia is on there. She's waving at us. Thank you. Crystal the long one here. Speaking of the New York Times, first song that you played, so nice of them to finally stop suppressing the news yearly a year and a half after the story broke on Hunter Biden's laptop. If you recall, the New York Post got blocked on Facebook and Twitter for that back then. Should we all applaud the New York Times now? I think the New York Times just needs to be burned just like every other newspaper, honestly.
Seriously.
They're all horrible.
I got to be on the front page once.
Billy, you commented there, leave Charles to start the fart jokes. Yep, that's right. Damn it. You gotta laugh sometimes. Crystal, continue with the news. Suppression like NBC killed the
She's a smart one.
She's the smart one?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow,
That's
sure.
why she's got my 6.
Ah, gotcha. Billy says, fuck Joe and his cocksucker money. I'm sorry. That's John Monroe.
Okay.
Thank you, John. Which, by the
There
way,
you
Crystal, again, definitely looks a lot better tonight than this morning, Jen.
My
You have
hand.
on your hand, yeah.
I've had the compression on all day, and sometimes I literally just walk around with my hand up just to try and help it. Gravity is a good person.
Miriam
good for me, I should say.
Miriam said she just pulled in, and
Oh, excellent, cool.
Thank you, Miriam, for your support there.
She just left here, and she actually might sit in with me one of these days. We'll see.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Better than Kyle. Well, that's another story.
No. I need to address that seriously because I feel bad, and I should have addressed it the other night.
Okay, what's up?
I owe you a total apology. I feel I'm not happy. A no call, no show is never okay. And I was, unfortunately, that's what happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I was told something was going to get said to me, but I've literally heard crickets. So kind of hurt and just like, I'm sorry. And I feel like an asshole because I finally invite somebody to come on show with me. And literally we talk to them 25 minutes before you go on air and then they just disappear. I mean, if something bad happened, obviously you don't want that. But
that's
yeah. I still to this moment haven't heard word one, not just boo, nothing.
All right. Now, listen, no big deal.
So I'm sorry. No, that's on me. That's not okay. I can't stand that. Oh, that's like the worst thing ever.
What?
Just having like somebody just blow it off on you like that.
Hey, listen, you were doing recruiting and listen, I can't thank you enough for that. I don't care if it's no show, no call, no show. It's at least
I do.
Trying, it's all right. Now, listen, apparently that's staged right to the beat, to the utmost degree right there.
Yeah.
Easy G, Eric Gagnon over there. Big E's career could be over. Yeah, we kind of knew about that with his
whose career?
Big E. He's the wrestler that got that took that nasty fall, broke his neck in the hospital.
Oh yeah,
we
probably should be. I mean, yeah, if it was my family member, I'd definitely be putting a foot down.
we'll take talking about it on Wednesday very briefly. It's like, listen, that those injuries do happen, and the wrestlers have come back after surgery. And Big E
maybe from a fusion,
maybe.
But what do you call it? Not stainless steel.
Titanium.
Titanium. Thank you.
Yeah, his neck doesn't need surgery. They're looking for that ring to be heal on its own. The problem is though that's the according to medical people, they say that ring that's around that neck that broke most of the time doesn't heal properly. So that's the only thing I
think you break anything that's near the spine, that should be an automatic. Not going to go do body beat up things again. Maybe I'll play golf. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's good at golf though.
Or you can train other people or become a promoter or something, but actually getting thrown around in the ring again, not a good idea.
Yeah, he was a big.
People are fucked, man.
He was a big bodybuilder type guy too, so that's going to be a shame.
I had a guy who had a absolutely broken neck, and he took the collar off and threw it at me and walked out of the hospital.
Oh my god.
Yep. Mommy brought him back.
Crystal goes ahead and says, "Charles have nothing to say," and laughing at me. I don't think you have to worry on that. And Matt's good at keeping his show moving. You say, "Hey, listen, I'm not going on there to be a fucking statue. No, that's not happening. Trust me. I've see. The thing is,
He's gonna have like dough in the headlights going on out of his eyeballs. Yeah. Oh my! Look at the big thing.
The thing with that is, if it's anything like this past couple of shows that I've heard, it's a lot of politic talk. I don't know if I can.
It is a political show, dude.
I know.
Kind of the whole thing there.
Somebody's gonna have to guide me. I'm just gonna have to bring the softer side of politics, I guess.
Wait a minute, Charles. This is something I think Billy will appreciate too. When I ran into people like you a lot that would say stuff like that, I don't get into politics. I don't want to, that's all well and good. But whether you're paying attention or not, politics absolutely 100% will get into you. There's not a damn thing that you can think about, do, buy, share, whatever, that doesn't have something of government, little paws all over it. So if you're not paying attention to what they're doing to your life, then you got an issue. So you may not get into politics, but politics will get into you 100%, no matter what. Right, Billy?
Yeah, and I just the last thing I just posted probably about an hour ago on my Facebook feed is if I got some liberal friends of all the 2,000 plus that I have on my friends list, it's probably going to piss them off, but I don't care.
Hey, it is what it is.
Well, what did you post?
There was I was reading about that swimming champion.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
on with that.
Yeah. So I guess this swimming champion, I got to pull up the article here. Give me just a moment.
He's got to pull it out.
Don't be pulling shit out, man.
Yeah. He has to unzip it to pull out the article.
I've seen enough to last me a lifetime as an EMT. Can I tell you? Every size, shape, color, whatever, male, female, it doesn't matter. None, whatever. I've seen them all. I've seen more than a hooker. There is nothing you can show me that's going to fucking impress me. Nothing. They're all just there. It's to me, it's no different than a toe.
Do they hang more to the right or to the left?
Middle. Nobody hangs to the right or to the left. They all hang in the fucking middle.
Really?
Bat off of their legs when they don't have undies on.
Oh, the hell with that. Mine only.
Oh no! Better stop the penis conversation. Going to turn JoJo on.
You know what?
But it always goes to the left on my end. I don't know.
That can happen because he does have you to look at on the screen. And we just know how much love he's got for you.
Oh my
he
God.
wants to do the Buddha rub on your belly.
All right, go ahead with the article.
So the article I got on my Facebook feed just reads: swimmer Leah Thomas becomes first transgender athlete to win an NCAA Division I title.
God.
Yeah. Now, you see, I wish that when you talk about subjects, you don't go, my liberal friends, or just be like, this is my opinion, and not assign some kind of color-coded system to it, because I know you think I'm super liberal, but
it wasn't.
I'm with you on this one. I have an issue with this one.
No,
because
I know
he's taken over. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I'm all for transgenders. I have no problem supporting them. But in this particular genre, when you have somebody that was born as male, shattering records by cis women, it's not. See, I want to see non-color. I don't want to have boy and girl sports. I want to have fucking sports. You got A division, B division, and C division. You weigh 105 soaking wet, you're in A division. You know what I mean? Then it's more on the athletic category rather than denoted by what's under your clothes.
Well, this is what I wrote here. And by the way, maybe I should, instead of using the term liberal, I'll say if there's anybody who's woke on my Facebook friends list, because that's one thing I know you are not, Jenny, is you are not woke.
You know, can I be honest with you? I'm really not sure what that means.
Are you trying to tell me she's sleeping?
What?
Are you sleeping? You're not awake yet? You're not woke yet?
Let's just say woke people are all about that. It's okay. Pedophiles are people too. That's one of the things.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I think you're going too far there. I would argue that there are plenty of people out there that consider themselves woke, but they certainly wouldn't support the sexual abuse of children.
Yeah, let's
Anyway.
let's go to this swimmer.
Okay, so this is what I wrote personally as part of my post. I support transgenders as human beings, but not as athletes. If you feel like you are a woman trapped in a man's body and identify as a woman, or you have the surgery, that is your choice and your right. But with choices come sacrifices. You can either be a woman or an athlete. You should not be allowed to do both. This is like using steroids. It's cheating and competing with an unfair advantage. Not to mention how women have fought to get to many things, including athletics. This is a slap in the face to those who fought for that purpose. Highly unfair to female athletes. # trans athletes. # cheating. # save women's sports.
And I'm all for women's sports. I am. I actually support women's hockey, women's soccer,
Absolutely.
WNBA. I even supported, and this is wrong because I think they really should do a more, better job at this. The Legends Football League, where they play football in lingerie, I think they need to do a lot better than that and actually make it better. Play in regular uniforms and let's see what you got. Because honestly, I think those sports are competitive. They're fun to watch. And I think they're even more open than a lot of the guys' sports. Like women's soccer, listen, you watch soccer, the men, like, they're 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. Women's soccer, it's like, 5-4. It's like exciting. It's like, that's some good stuff. And the WNBA, listen, not
Before
everybody
you go
needs to
too
slam
far down
dunk.
that misogyny lane.
No, nobody slams dunk in the WNBA. Very few do, but you got people that could shoot the ball. It's the opposite in the NBA. Everybody needs to lay up or slam dunk or throw the ball high in the air and hope it goes in. No, the women know how to shoot. The guys.
Here's the thing, though. I'm going to throw a wrench into the works because there is no absolute. In this particular incident that Billy's talking about with this particular athlete and what's going on in that sport, I don't believe that it's fair because she does have a physique that it shows. There's a reason why she shattered those records. However, that being said, when transitioning starts at younger ages and they're put on hormone blockers, as much as you said steroids enhance, hormone blockers can take away. You put a male on hormone blockers so they don't go through that puberty. They're not going to develop as a cis male would develop. Now they're not going to be as muscle bound. They are going to have smaller muscles. It doesn't change their bone structure. It does change how they develop. So now that's why I keep going. This is an evolving thing. And it's going to continue to evolve as people become more acceptable of others who choose to have different lifestyles, or for whatever the reason is. And there's so many different things that come into play in that, but you can't have an absolute because it won't work.
Barium goes ahead and comments, transgender people, not transgenders. Is there a difference on that?
What's the plural? No, seriously, what's the plural? Yeah. I don't know what the plural is.
People on trans. I'm not sure. I'm lost on that one too. Miriam says, I think that's a reasonable plan. And it's that is utter bullshit. So Miriam, I think we went through 3 comments throughout the course of the whole conversation. If you want to go ahead and enlighten us a little bit more on what you feel is utter bullshit and what's a reasonable plan.
Call in.
Yeah, give us a call.
Please do call in.
813-699-5353. But we're not, and I repeat, because this is my goddamn show, we're not falling through this loophole again where we're going to start bloodbathing each other.
We're not bloodbathing.
No.
We're just going to keep it light. I do agree in some areas because like you mentioned, okay, fine, you go ahead and get those hormone blockers at a younger age. But what if this person isn't in a younger age and they're transitioning?
That's the situation with this particular athlete is
exactly.
She didn't do those things at that time. And she is achieving times that are in play with cis males, not cis females, and shattering records set by cis females that are unattainable at this moment in time, or virtually unattainable for most of, you know what I mean? Like there has to be a give and a take to ensure that those that are cis are also fairly judged as competitors as well. I really think that someday we're going to work out. I think we're going to go towards the whole sports as not a sex thing, but sports as an athletic ability thing.
But, that's going to cause a whole bunch of problems then, too, because if they keep men's and women's as is and they don't transition over or they don't merge as you're saying they should, then you have, and forgive me for saying, but then you have all the females that don't transition over. They're stuck in the slow lane where everybody else is more powerful, has more in the fast lane. So unless you're transitioning over, that's how it looks, really.
But if we had people separate, like I hated gym class when I was in school. Forever and a day ago, we were forced to do fucking dances with the boys, and it was always, so uncomfortable and awful, and the shower rooms and all that shit. It's just, this sucks. Why are we getting forced to have to do shit with boys? This isn't okay. Nowadays, I just feel like if we transition into more fun, I'm sorry.
Miriam did comment here real quick, so I'm going to go ahead and read that comment after you're done.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So she commented on here, the hard thing for me in this is that trans people have brains of the gender that does not match their biological sex. They aren't choosing this. It's bloody agonizing to be born in a male body if you have the brain of a female's. But the thing is, you're still developing those male muscles and everything else like that. And to what point? To what's,
Which
yeah,
is,
exactly.
So,
exactly. That DNA does not change, and Jenny, you really brought up something interesting, and you know what I'm talking about when I'm about to say, as you know, especially after the age of 30, how slowly the healing process starts slowing down. So you have one that just totally pisses me off in Fallon Fox, who decided to compete in the women's division of MMA. And one of her fights, she cracked the other girl's skull, so.
But anybody can do that. Any
No,
female can do that, though.
No.
But see, in traditional boxing, things are weight-based. Athletes are comparative based on their divisions.
Yeah.
On their weights for the males anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too. It's based on their weight, too, the weight class.
But get this. So Fallon Fox was 37 when she decided to get into women's MMA. He had the surgery and became a she at the age of 30. So, the transition from testosterone to estrogen was definitely not complete. She would get up on the scale and flex her muscles, and she looked like Arnold. So,
well, women can get that muscular. I've seen some serious bodybuilding competitions.
Oh, I know they can, but still, there is a difference, though. Watch women's and men's bodybuilding, and you will see a difference.
Well, this is where we're stuck in this transitional period as a society where people are trying to be accepting, but trying to find their place.
Yeah,
and it's gonna take I really, really, truly believe that none of this is going to change until things eventually turn into where we're looking at people as people instead of male, female, whatever.
We can still look.
I saw you shaking your head there, Billy. Ooh.
We can still look at them as people, but the problem is, I think it's an unfair athletic advantage if it's still male and female sports, and even if they do unite and it's just athletes for both. I think the people that are not male at birth, and I honestly think that you have to have a complete overhaul of this. If you're going to go ahead and have anything to do in sports, you need to make your mind up before 13, 14?
I agree.
You can't do that. 13-year-old is going to know what the hell they want to do with the rest of their lives.
I agree.
But you can not set limitations, but set requirements between X and between Y in order to compete in this category. So it's based upon that. And just so you know, Billy, DNA does change. That's not true. When two people get together and have a kid, that genetic mixture is different. My genetic mixture is different, and I might only be a quarter of my sister's. You don't get as much genetics as you think. It's really it is. You can have two siblings that are complete opposites, and if you look at them genetically, they're practically opposite as well.
Yeah, I think my mother fucked the mailman, to be honest with you, because I'm nothing like my parents.
But the bone density, that's never going to change.
Yeah,
bone density does change with age.
With age, yes.
But as far as what you're going for, bone structure, that does not change. Muscles do, and what you compete in. If the competition was based on you have to be between these particular, like it is in boxing, this category to compete. So I'm agreeing with you that there is a problem right now, and there's no one size fits all solution. You can't say, oh, if you're not a cis male or female, you could never be in any of these sports. That's really cruel and not okay. Everybody should have a chance. Nobody should be left out. That's just not how our society is based. The whole point of the American dream is it's accessible to everybody, not just somebody. You know, we're supposed to be the ones that lean towards inclusion, not exclusion. So there's no easy answer. There's no one size fits all. We have to muddle through this and come up with answers. But the answer isn't to cut it off at the knees.
So Crystal went ahead and spoke out. I think the issue where it gets me, they have trans athletes is the biological attributes that they were born with. I'm all for equality, including trans people, but how do you account for those differences is more the question. Should there be a third league for transgendered people? That's not a bad idea.
I've always said that. I've always said I've
doesn't work.
That's even singling them out even more. It's like like taking color in consideration now. It's
not going to work. And then you're putting male and female. Well, how's that working? That's not working.
I don't know.
We have to work towards an inclusionary system that allows people to compete as competitors, as athletes, as human beings, and get away from this bullshit of male, female, and what's this and what's that bullshit. We're never going to get past it if we don't try. And there's no reasons for sports to be gendered. Give me one good reason why a sport should be gendered. I know female athletes up here that'll beat your ass on a fucking ice hockey.
Well, I never heard of the rules in football saying it has to be a male sport.
But we train each other that this is the male team. So what happens when a female tries to go there?
See, that's the thing. And that's where I think if you want a female to go ahead and try for the team, go ahead. They have female kickers that have played on college sports.
There's now females that, but why can't we work towards it being athletics?
I got nothing against that. If you want to go ahead and have females try out for receivers or cornerbacks or hell, even linemen or line women or whatever the case may be.
How about any position they goddamn feel like?
Yeah, go for it. But I don't think you're going to see it influx in that. I mean, even though, look, Miriam says I've seen cis women to get built up and jacked up. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Starsky, how you doing? Starsky from the Just for Fun family. Thank you very much for tuning in. Miriam, there are trans people that don't know how to feel about trans women in women's sports. Jenny's idea of having sports run accordingly, skill and ability rather than gender is valid. I'm not saying it's not valid. I'm just saying it's going to be impossible to sell it because, number one, now the women who are women who were born female now have to compete with the women who were born male. Pray that they went ahead and transitioned before the age of 13 or 12 or whatever, that everything started developing. But if they don't and they transition at 30 or 30 or past that, well, then you're getting a lot more of male driven muscle into that body than the average female would be. Average. I'm not saying that they can't build and bodybuild. Average. So you're going to see a lot more records broken if this continues. You're going to see a lot more jacked up women who were once males go ahead and break records. And swimming is all about physical attributes. You have to be fast. You have to be strong. You have to be powerful.
Yeah.
And that's the reason
you
why
gotta
take a look at the world records in men's swimming and women's swimming. Men's blow it out of the water. Why? Because men's bodies are built stronger. No offense to women, but that's the way it is.
It's the height advantage too.
Oh, it's not. Stop that.
I mean, one thing I will say is
vertically challenged.
What's on an even playing field though is endurance. I mean, it's tough to say who's got better endurance, men or women. I mean, because I've seen both sexes gas out, and I've seen both sexes that been able to, maybe go at a fast pace for 2 hours.
Jenny, you got Miriam's number because she can't call in.
Oops. Yeah, she said she tried. Well, I'm not
Yeah.
going to give it to you on air.
No, don't give it to me on air. Message me, and I'll call her. Because honestly, I tried while she messaged that earlier. I tried calling the line, and it went through for me. So I don't understand.
Okay, I have
Maybe
to
I have
find
her
it.
number blocked for some reason. I don't know. Is she calling from like a spam risk number? I don't know.
No, it's a normal phone.
All right,
Oh
Mary.
my God, you're a pill.
I am. Listen, do me a favor. We're gonna take a break because right now is that time where I need to go ahead and take care of my son real quick here. So let's take a break. Miriam,
You're going
your
to take
first.
a shit, aren't you?
Oh shush. You're Miriam.
Oh,
You're my
shoot,
first call coming through. I got the number. I'll go ahead and call you as soon as we get back from break. Stay tuned. We got 6 minutes of rock and roll plus a bit. You're gonna have Indie Butterfly's Dream and Harlow coming at you right now. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this.
Behind and rewind. The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
Wasn't doing what I should. Always been misunderstood. All the way to Rome, you didn't feel like home. I just needed warm, shelter from the storm. No one told me that I could do. Now I know that I've been fooled. All the way to Rome, it didn't feel like home. I just needed warm, shelter from the storm.
Choking on all the fumes from all your toxic lies. They're burning in my lungs and I feel like I could die. I know you're gonna try to pull the wool over my eyes. But little do you know that you're blind and your own demise. And there's no turning back. Wait, I'm not falling over you. stranded in a web that you woven for yourself. It didn't take too long to realize that your path on my head. And there's no turning back. Wait, I'm not falling over you. Think I'm falling for it. I won't be falling over you. Want me to fall for it. I've been so tired of all of your I'm not falling for it. You think I'm falling for it. I won't be falling for it. You want me to fall for it. I feel so tired of all of your ways. I'm not falling for it. You think I'm falling for it. I won't be falling for it. You want me to fall for it. I feel so tired of all of your lies.
Constantly on edge? Do you suffer from chronic headache, hangnail, irritability, or meat sweats? Are people constantly telling you to chill the f*** out? You may be suffering from a rare but common disease known as non-chillitis. And Weedinol can help. Weedinol is an all-natural, organic, fair trade, vegan, kosher prescription drug that can help reduce symptoms of non-chillitis. Weedinol is not for everyone. If you are a paranoid schizophrenic, you should not take Weedinol. If you are a police officer, DEA, or FBI agent, you should stop incarcerating people for possession of Weedinol. Weedinol is not legal in every state, although it should be. Oh, man. Side effects include laughing at geese, dry mouth, increased appetite, munchies, cheeseburgers, ice cream sundaes, donuts, corn on the cob, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches, bananas, cereal, fresh fruit, macaroni and cheese, pizza, pepperoni pizza, video games, TV shows, scrolling through Facebook for hours, silly thoughts, extreme appreciation for music, extreme appreciation for nature, strolling through the park, smiling, laughing, taking it easy, frolicking through a meadow, sitting on the couch, drawing, painting, playing guitar. If your meat sweats last longer than 4 hours, call your physician immediately. Ask your doctor if Weedinol is right for you.
He's just a fat Howard Stern. This is the Charles Richardson Show.
Bad Billy muted himself, so he needs to unmute himself. That's okay. Jenny does that all the time.
He said he's going to propose to JoJo.
Of course he is.
Yeah. He can hear me, but he can't speak to me.
Yeah.
I just unmuted.
There you go. Hey, listen, shout out to Hog Calling.
Question.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Hug Calling and Contracting. They're the team to handle for all of your odd jobs. I'm talking about home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and much, much more. If you're in the Florida area, make sure you call them 941-204-1264 to schedule an estimate. Hard work and fair prices. That's what they do. 941-204-1264. Hug Calling and Contracting. Contact Karen or David. 941-204-1264. All right, let's see if I can get oops.
He's trying to get Miriam, right?
Trying to get Miriam. Let me go ahead and see if I can get her on the phone here. Let's give her a call.
One ringy dingy.
Yeah, I know, right? Talked to her a couple of weeks ago.
Hello.
Hello.
Yay.
Yay.
It worked. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but
The hell's going? So what happened? When you call the number, what happens?
It doesn't even ring. It just cuts out. Like it ends the call. It makes it sound like beep, like that's the end of your call. Like I don't get anywhere. I call the number and I don't get any ringing, and then it just cuts out.
Wow. I wonder if there's an issue going on. Bill, you've called in before. You've been fine.
I know the setting on my phone that's screwed up. So.
Starsky's asking who's naked from the waist down. We all are, Starsky. We all are.
Everybody.
Yeah. So, all right. Anyway, so we were talking in regards to trans athletes, and go ahead and weigh on what you guys say.
Okay, so there are trans people who agree with you, agree with what's being said, that it could give somebody an unfair advantage, and they don't really know what the solution is. But there was one person that I had suggested, Jenny's idea of making everything not based on gender, so you have divisions with people of maybe like in wrestling, where certain like heavyweights and lightweights and I don't know what any others, but it's based on physical size and physical ability,
right?
Regardless of gender. There's all guys. I mean, wrestling is mostly guys. I don't know if I've even seen any women's wrestling.
Oh no, there's a whole. See, the thing is,
yeah, there's this female.
There are for real.
Women's wrestling has come a long way. Because anytime they wrestled, there was always some type of cliche going on where they were wrestling in lingerie, bra and panties, Jello, mud wrestling. Right. Well, now they're more. Right. Now,
well, I mean, I know there's like the World Wrestling Federation or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now it used to be called World Wrestling Federation. Like that kind of wrestling is different from like Olympic wrestling, which is more real wrestling.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
But like there's divisions in it. Like in high school. There's lightweight kids who wrestle lightweight kids, and there's the bigger kids who like wrestling the bigger, heavier kids. And so what Jenny was suggesting is let's do it like that, where in all sports it's based on maybe size and physical skill and physical ability, and not gender. It may end up that it would still end up with mostly women in all in the same division because of their physical attributes.
Right.
It may end up that that's the way it would be, but it would not be based on gender. It would be based on the physical characteristics.
But the argument,
like muscle size and that kind of thing.
But the argument going toward that is if you go ahead and make it one standard, well then the people that were born female and stay female, they're going to have a harder time competing than somebody that was born a male and then transitioned into female.
That's what I'm trying. No. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you on that. What I'm saying is the way to eliminate that is to not base it on gender. So you're basing everything.
So if you have that 6'3", 280 pound woman who's all muscle, and she goes and plays for the NFL, she actually has a shot based on her ability.
Right.
Okay. I get that, and I agree with that. That's fine. Yeah. I agree with that.
And that's the thing that and Jenny had first said that to me, and then I was in a conversation with somebody online who's trans, and I said, because she had said, I'm a trans woman, but I think a trans woman might have an unfair advantage in women's sports.
Right.
And I don't know what the solution is. And when I said, well, what if they didn't base it on gender and they based it on putting people who are of similar size and weight and, muscle structure against each other rather than gender basing the divisions, that would be more fair. And she liked that idea.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all back in that. If they can go ahead and listen, if women can go ahead and cut the mustard, on a men's professional football team, they'd go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Right.
Same thing with basketball.
Yeah, but
same thing with
that's
soccer. Everything.
Not what I'm saying. Right. That's not what I'm saying exactly, though. What I'm saying is, don't base it on gender at all. It's just abilities and physical characteristics.
But when you take it like in that perspective and not based on gender, which is fine, you're basically taking like, okay, it's open season for anybody, male, female. You come play. If you can play, then you're on
Division A, Division B, Division C, which is based on where you fit in, based on your physique, your weight, not based on what's between your legs.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Well, like I said, it's.
I mean, it's a solution. It's not going to be perfect.
Right.
People might not want to see. I mean, it would take. Society takes forever to change, and things have changed very, very slowly. It's gotten better for some. The same-sex marriage stuff is now not as big a deal as it was.
Yeah, but it took a while for that to happen, though.
We're going to eventually, hopefully, we will figure it out, and it won't be that big a deal.
But in the
anymore once we
meantime,
figure it out. But it's not all like trans people saying, oh, it has to be trans women with women. They're not all saying that. Some are saying, I don't know that that's the way to do this.
Right. I got you. I got you.
So,
you're
just really thinking about it.
And like you said, we have to have everybody going ahead and agreeing that, hey, listen, this is the way the new normal is. And that's not fully accepted as of yet. Once it is, then I'm sure the sports thing is next. And then
the unpopular opinion
take a while.
The unpopular opinion right now, honestly, it shouldn't be allowed. It's not okay that she broke through these records at such a level that it's not going to be easy for any cis female to ever even come close to it. And to force the cis females to take lesser rankings. The chick that probably would have came in first came in second.
Nothing wrong with silver, though, right?
I think that's a valid concern. I don't know what to do about it, but I think it's a valid concern.
I hate to say the negative, but I don't think that I have to take the side of saying it's not okay for trans athletes to compete this way. It's in some instances, it's an extremely unfair advantage.
Not yet, at least, because here's what
not yet. Exactly. We got to work towards it.
Here's what I see.
Can't do it off the bat.
Here's what I see happening. Just like it was brought up a couple of weeks ago, like it's no longer male and female. The gender is a whole big complex that we're learning as we go. Well, the same thing would go for what if you get tested for whatever DNA structure you have and you're placed in that category. So whether you're male or female, whatever you're born or whatever you decide to become, you get tested for that DNA, that structure that you have, and you're placed in that category for a sport.
I don't think you have to go that far.
It could go that far, though.
In this, it's all you need is just like we do now with like wrestling and boxing and such. They weigh them, they take their height, they take their weight, and you fit into whatever class.
But Jenny,
category.
Like you mentioned, there needs to be a measuring stick. There needs to be a universal measuring stick, and everybody.
I don't think going so far as to try and do. I don't think that we have enough yet available genetic testing wise to be beneficial in this.
No, I don't. Yeah, you're right. I don't think we do. But I'm just saying, at some point in time, as we evolve, that measuring stick may be there, and that's where we all come to.
If the rate science is going, you'll know it going in before the kid even gets born. You'll know what they're going to be.
Wait a second. You better not be taking my semen before I shoot it. That's not right. Anyway.
We'll probably figure out a way to
so
do it
wrong with you.
All right.
See what I have to put up with? This is what I got to work with, Billy.
Oh, will you stop it?
Fuck you.
Anyway, Miriam, anything else you wanted to go ahead and add on?
Not that I can think of. My brain is shot right now, so
All right. Well,
exhausted from work. But I figured I just wanted to sort of just try to clarify that.
all right. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about the phones. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure if it's your phone line or.
So wait a minute. Before you go, just to clarify,
On my phone, who knows?
Miriam, just to help with the clarification thing, you said it's not appropriate to say transgenders as a plural. Should be said as the plural?
People or trans people. That is my understanding. This is what I've heard some people say. They really, really don't like it. I don't know why.
Right.
But
yeah, no, I honestly didn't know.
It's almost like they're more than just transgender. Like there's so much more to them that's not the only thing that's important about them. And some people don't even want to be referred to as trans. Like they will say, look, my body is this way, my brain is this way, I am a woman. Right? And they don't want to be referred to as trans.
Man, I feel
they
like
are transgender. So it's very, very complicated and hard. And, as much as I have been working at it and being immersed in, in that world, it's still hard for me to wrap my head around everything.
Yeah.
I have to work at it every day.
Nothing wrong with being old school.
But I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with being old school, Billy said.
Oh,
depends on what old school you're talking about.
I wouldn't tell myself that necessarily, but I just feel like I'm just doing my best every day. I try to come from a place of kindness and empathy, and that goes a long way, I think. But it is hard. These are hard concepts, and it's really, really new. I mean, to my kids, it doesn't seem new. It seems like it's always been this way because for them, it really has always been this way. Yeah. Like these kinds of issues started to be a lot more, what's the word I want? Sort of visible, sort of out there where everybody was talking about it. Where prior to my kids being born, this transgender wasn't even a word, at least not in my world. I hadn't heard it. There were people who had what at the time was called sex change operations. That is now called gender affirming surgery or gender affirming treatment. Mm-hmm. But those were the words that we used. We used the word transsexual and we used the word sex change. The language has changed. So it's still new for me too, even though I've kind of been immersed in it, and I'm just learning every day and trying to do my best to get it all right. So, so I try to sort of be compassionate.
Well, we're probably all going to have to go back to college for at least a credit or two for all this this new language that we have to. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. All right, Miriam. Hey. Good. Yeah. Hey, man. Thank you very much for me calling you and everything like that. Hopefully, it doesn't have to.
Thanks for calling me back.
No problem. You have a good one.
You too. Thanks.
Bye. Bye. All right. So there's Miriam. I gave her a courtesy call as apparently she couldn't get through for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on. If you guys want to call and get through, then try the number. If it doesn't work out, I'll just have to call you. Just have to give me your number. I'm sorry, Joe. Are you trying to call? You have to give me your number.
Oh, God.
I thought he wanted to talk to you.
I don't know. I don't know. Apparently not. Easy G says the topic that needs to be done safely. Starsky, bullcrap man. A man is a man, no matter if you cut off his parts or not. His entire body is consumed with a man gene.
Man gene.
Body is built completely different.
Sounds really scientifically correct, eh?
I'm just saying that no blood sports. No blood sports. We're gonna move on.
Take all the fun out of it.
Billy's actually going. Yeah. What the hell?
Well, I don't know where that came from.
I don't know either. Anyway, somebody's hacking into my phone line. How dare you? No, I don't know who that is actually.
Is it ringing?
It's ringing. Oh, you're calling. Is that you calling?
Yeah, that's me calling. I wanted to see if the line worked. Yeah, it works.
Testing 1 2. All right.
Maybe when she called the area code and number without the 1. I
don't
put the
know.
1 in front of it.
Try calling without the 1.
Try now. You want me to do it again?
Yeah, I want you to
put
do
this a
come
pin
on.
in my fucking.
Billy says, Billy, what? Come on, you just noticed the mohawk, Billy?
It's like, what the hell? What made you decide to do that?
I did that on Monday.
You just noticed, huh?
Yeah, I know. You just noticed, right? How observant he is.
Well, if you read my previous comment, you probably can understand that I'm taking a little time catching up on things.
Coming up. There you are.
Yeah, so that works. I have no fucking idea.
I don't know what she's doing wrong.
I have no clue. I can't figure it out.
No clue. Troy says, good evening, everybody. Troy, welcome to the show. And Troy is actually calling. He's one of the numbers I have saved. Let's talk to Troy.
Cool.
How you doing?
Charles, how you doing, brother?
Oh, man, I am just rocking this mohawk. You know something? My right and left side of my head is so much cooler now.
I tell you what, I put a mohawk on my head, but I got the solar panel for a second machine right in the middle of it. Of my head.
Oh, man. What's going on, man?
I don't know. My wife's pissed. So,
was she pissed about? What, you couldn't get up for it tonight or something?
Oh, no. I don't have that problem. I got blue pills, too. But I really don't have that problem. But anyway, no, she got mad because I was talking on the phone telling one of my coworkers he had the day off tomorrow, which is a very rare. I don't get Saturdays off. I had 6 Saturdays off last year.
Right.
This year's my first one. I get a Saturday off tomorrow.
So she got pissed off because you have the day off tomorrow?
Well, no, we went swimming, in a bottle.
Right.
And we went swimming in a bottle, and she just got a little mad. It's okay. I got this. Dude.
Are you gonna be living on the couch for a while? Is that it?
No, hell no. I'll wait till she starts snoring. I'll go to bed. I'll cut her oxygen back on and go to bed.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. I mean, hey, listen, as long as you got things under control over there, that's good.
Oh,
I mean,
my
that's
God,
a
the
well-balanced marriage.
testosterone's going to drown me.
He actually refused to call the cops because I went and took all the guns out of the bedroom. I took all the guns.
Oh my God, Troy!
I don't have a loaded gun at this point in time in my house. They're all sitting on the kitchen table if the cop shows up.
I'm about ready to say, do we need to report domestic violence going on over here or something like that? Is she beating the shit out of you?
No, she slammed the door so hard I thought she shot a gun. One of our guns.
Troy.
I mean, she slammed the door that fucking hard. Now I get it. Hey, look.
Press a number. Press a number. I'm seriously. Press a number if you feel threatened at this moment in time. Press a number.
No, I'm good. I'm good. When the cops show up.
Oops.
You asshole.
Did you literally just hang up on the guy?
I
like you're checking on his well-being. Oh, you seem fine. Good. Fuck you. Down it goes.
That was my bad.
That's Charles's friendship.
I gotta get him back on. I accidentally cut him off. Oh shit.
You accidentally cut off. He just slammed that phone right down. See, he couldn't. He slammed it down on him.
It's a voicemail box that has not been.
Oh, he's now ignoring me.
He's blocking your ass now.
Shit.
He didn't want nothing to do with you.
Oh,
Troy. Man.
Call me back. Call me back, man. I fucked up. My bad.
I think there he is.
There he is. There you go.
You gotta stop playing with buttons.
Oh shit!
Has a voicemail box.
Oh man.
Oh, you pissed him off.
I apologize. There he is. There he is. Troy, I'm sorry, man. I apologize. Listen. I'm going all over with the clicker here on my computer, man. It just accidentally hit me. I had to reopen Skype.
Wait, I know I didn't hang up. Nah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
It's just this. Look, my wife is surviving cancer. You know this, Charles.
Yeah.
You've heard this on the morning show. My wife is surviving cancer, and the thing is, she's permanently disabled. She's always been a very active person.
Apparently, she's not disabled enough to slam the goddamn door and make it sound like a
Shut up,
gun
Charles.
fired.
Shut up. Put a sock in it.
Whiskey raises the evil thing. Whiskey raises the evil thing. I mean, I called her on the way home from work. I said, I'm stopping. I said, how many beers we got? She goes, 9. I said, okay, that's enough.
No, I mean, come on, you got to at least go for the dozen, don't you? I mean, one every 2 hours. Isn't that what the doctors say?
We had last night. We had 15. We went swimming last night too.
Oh wow!
And I was 2 hours late for work today. But I mean, I was up till
Billy's trying to show me his titty.
Oh God!
You leave Billy alone. I mean, he already showed us his side boob. I mean,
that's called a love handle.
Sorry. Billy's trying to go ahead and get naked on the show, and he's gonna get kicked off Facebook.
No,
from the camera, and it wasn't pretty.
No, it's definitely not. No, it was not pretty.
I'm not here for Joe's amusement.
Yeah, just mine.
I won't say
Oh, this is what I
but
was
at least
after.
you didn't have Scotty's blonde wig on.
No, I'm not gonna have him. No, forget that, please.
Sparkling water.
Oh my God!
But I'm gonna tell you, I'm thankful I got to listen to Alex and Danny last night.
Oh yeah, man! I tuned into that, man. I don't know what the hell was going on, but I just couldn't get behind it. I don't know what's going on. Usually they're a pretty good show too.
Dude, I was all in it. I mean, I knew exactly what Alex was talking
Need a woman to do that for you?
I don't know if he thinks I'm smart or anything, because usually I call him, I'm about half lit when I call him. Kind of like with you.
Well, thanks. At least I know where I stand on that one.
Well, I mean, you guys got to realize most days I go to bed between 6:30 and 7:30. I don't get to hear all
in the morning.
So, no, in the evening. I go to bed it's between 6:30 and 7:30 every night, just about every night, because of the nature of my job.
Right.
And what I have to do. Yep. Well, I mean, I could call Scotty and Rich and wake their asses up. Come on, y'all falling behind. Get up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You be their alarm clock.
Yeah, I am their alarm clock. I could be. Get the hell up, boys. It's time to get going.
Let's go. Move it. Move your ears.
To quote the great Ben Jones, the cowboy actor and senator, you should be 5 miles of a long trot right now. But I go to work anywhere between 2:30 and 4:30 every morning.
Right.
So
I'm sorry, I couldn't do that.
I'm glad.
Somebody's got it.
I do need to talk to you in your professional capacity, Mr. Charles.
All right, talk to me in the professional capacity, because 2:30 and to 4:30 in the morning, I'm not in any capacity.
Have you ever been to a hospital?
No, I'm not going.
Somebody shows up for work, then you know.
Wait a second, Troy. Wait a second. Let me address Jenny real quick. Let me address Jenny on that one. Yes, I have been to hospitals. Believe me, they don't allow you to sleep either. Because there's every 2 hours, I'm getting poked or we're getting woken up.
I've gone into work just like him. I've gone into work at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock I used to go to bed at 3:30 in the afternoon and go to work at 11.
Well, I guess if that's your livelihood, you get used to it.
Well, somebody has to work for these different jobs that have overnights that, not everything can shut down.
No, nobody
Somebody's
got
to do it. You think truckers just go up, it's 5 o'clock, I'm going to clock out. No, it doesn't work that way.
Nobody has to work anywhere. Haven't you seen? Nobody wants to work.
Miss Jenny, I was a pro bull rider for 11 years. I've seen the inside of a hospital or two.
Oh, I bet you have. Oh my God! I saw it. There was one I saw on TV where a father jumped in to distract the bull to save his son, who was the rider.
Yeah.
The hell's a father?
Yeah.
Shut up, Charles.
And my daddy was a bull rider. Nothing wrong with that.
But I've
I was a
been inside the
bullshitter.
hospital too, especially in Florida, because I still hold my I haven't got on a bull since 2000. I haven't ridden a bull since 2000.
Oh.
I hadn't even thrown a rope, nothing. I hadn't done nothing.
Wow.
Since 2000. And it was the week after I found out my son was coming was when I decided to say, okay, I'm done. Now, I still pay my dues for my pro card.
Right.
And I'm 49. I pay my dues every year.
Okay.
Because it's just too damn hard to earn back.
Yeah, I hear you.
With my pro card, and I have a pro card.
Yep.
I can relate to you in a different way. It really sucked.
But
big,
I mean,
fat
we
monkey
can
guts
go.
that I had to give up my EMT. I like that card.
There was a guy named Matt Dryden used to throw a rodeo in Marietta, Florida, around spring break, about this time of year.
Right.
And we used to book a hotel room in Panama City.
Hotel Holiday Inn.
So that we could go rodeo and be there be in Panama City for spring break for the college kids. I was 17. I was the designated driver.
You started early.
No, I started at 14.
You started early.
Yeah, I mean, this is how we did this. There's a method to the madness.
I guarantee you, there's got to be. There's got to be.
Oh, it must be.
All
You're
that
gonna
time to
jump
leave.
in there to do that. Don't the bulls get hurt?
Bullshit.
No, ma'am.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Yes, ma'am, they do get hurt, but not how you think they get hurt.
Well, don't they tie their nuts up because it makes them pissed off or something?
No, that's an old method.
Charles, let me tie a nut around let me tie a rope around your nuts and let me see what you do. You gonna buck or you gonna go wherever I want you to go?
I'm probably gonna scream in pain and want to go to the hospital and get woke up every 2 hours.
No, you ain't gonna buck. They don't touch it. It ain't got nothing to do with their nuts. Everybody always thinks that.
Well, that's the urban legend I heard of.
Yeah, no, they used to do that in like 1800s.
If you watch a rodeo, if you ever watch a rodeo, you'll see a rope about the bulls. What would be our waistline?
Mm-hmm.
Where we'd put a belt.
Yeah.
To hold our breeches up. That's where you'll see the rope.
Yeah, it's probably how much my waistline is compared to a regular bull.
Well, it ain't got nothing to do with how much your waistline is. I'm just telling you how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying anytime I go to get my pants fitted, I'm saying, why don't you go ahead and measure an average bull? That's my waistline.
I got you.
They don't have tape long that long. They have to do two of them.
If you watch a rodeo on TV, it's not touching none of their genitals. It's like putting a belt on. Now, the way a bull's pecker runs, for lack of a better.
Oh my God!
It runs straight down their waistline, and I mean you.
Well, Troy, what Jenny was saying,
there to slow them down.
Jenny says she's seen all types, and she says they're always down the middle.
Shut up, Charles. Seriously, I want. What do you mean that? So the rope slows them down by doing what?
They can't. Well,
it gives them something to kick it. It gives them something to kick at. All they're trying to do is kick a rope off. It's not.
Is it tight?
It don't touch your balls. It don't.
It has to be. Yes.
It's constricted.
It really does. Because I shoot balls. I row bulls. I shoot balls, and it's the same thing with horses too. It ain't got nothing to do with their nuts. They're gonna do it or they're not gonna do it. A bull or a horse is gonna buck or they're not.
Just like you said, it's that you're either gonna buck or you ain't bucking. So who gives a fuck?
That rope is there to distract them and slow them down.
And keep in mind too,
that's God's honest truth. That is the God's honest truth. It doesn't.
I believe you. No, I believe you.
Go ahead.
I mean,
Hang on. Go ahead, Billy. Go ahead, Billy.
I can show you how it's done, but I mean, you guys
Not on me.
Run down to Ocala. It's our rodeo every week.
Oh yeah, I know.
Or Okeechobee. It's Okeechobee, not Ocala. It's Okeechobee.
Yeah, it's about an hour from me. So I know that. I know about that.
We only have to go to Arcadia to find
Yeah.
a rodeo.
Billy, you were gonna say something. Go ahead, man.
It's a good one too.
Hey, hang on.
Rodeo.
Sorry, hang on. Go ahead, Billy.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, just keep in mind too that whereas we consider cattle domesticated animals, bulls are still pretty much 100% wild. So whether you got a rope tied around their nuts or around their waistline, whatever, don't matter. You get on their back, they don't fucking want you there. They're gonna do whatever they can to get you the fuck off.
Mm-hmm. I would
but
have to agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
My dad was a good bull rider.
Troy. All righty.
That's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
You want some fun? Everybody go to Ocala, Okeechobee, and ride a bull.
I still think
Right,
driving lights and
yeah.
sirens is more fun.
No. What you see in a rodeo, when you watch a rodeo on TV, or if you go to a rodeo, those animals are bred to do that. They are bred to do that.
Huh.
And they're bred
Yes.
for, it's actually a registry for bucking horses and bucking bulls.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a genetic
Exactly.
thing? Is it like a genetic database? So
Yeah.
they can like trace the lineage?
It's absolutely a genetic database.
That's
See,
neat.
and that's the type of database I think, back onto the previous subject.
Seriously, Charles.
I'm
go
just saying.
away. No,
just saying.
Charles.
No?
No.
Anyway,
God, no.
hey Troy,
Being Williams.
Troy, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and make some drinks over here. We're gonna get shit faced, me and Alyssa, now that she's off. So,
Dude, I'm pouring shots. I'm pouring shots and eating bacon.
well, you know what? You do your shots. We're gonna do our shots. We got some butterscotch shots going on right here.
I'm gonna stick with my sparkling ice
I love
water.
you, buddy. I do need a professional call, but I'll get with you on that one.
All right, yeah. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll get with you on that one.
All right,
but
man.
I love y'all. Y'all be good, and you make me laugh.
Take care.
See you. Bye.
Awesome.
All right,
That's cool.
Troy joining in the conversation there with.
That's the
with-
first time I've ever spoken to a pro bull rider.
Bullshit.
Fuck
Oh,
you. Seriously.
By the way, Charles, you sure are doing a lot of things on this show that are, or at least a couple things that are referring to my dad.
What?
Like
Whoa.
my
What
dad. My dad was a professional bull rider.
Okay.
So, but at the beginning of the show, you played that Family Guy bit about butter. One of the things my dad absolutely loved, and I still can't make sense of it to this day. He'll take 2 pieces of bread and put butter on both of them and have a saltine cracker sandwich.
I've put butter on saltine crackers and just eaten
Yeah.
them that way before.
I've done that. Yeah. But
And I
not
like to take
saltines on bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did.
I like to take
Hey,
a
to
piece
each
of
their
bread
own.
and put butter on it and dip it in beef stew.
Matt's favorite sandwich is a
Now that-
pepperoni
that's
sandwich.
good.
Just little pieces of pepperoni.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
See, now that's gross. Butter does not belong on Pop-Tarts.
Yeah,
I've never
Pop-Tarts.
tried it.
That's like pineapple on pizza doesn't belong.
Yeah.
Pineapple on
Hey,
pizza is
hey.
quite lovely. Thank you.
Yes.
We,
I
we-
like the pineapple
you.
on
wait,
pizza.
we have a call. No number. Hello.
Charles,
Yes.
rains are going to the roof right now. Everybody just stand by. The star is on the air.
Yes, he is, and he's been here the whole time.
Hold on a second. Let me get you with Billy, because I know you have like a hard on for him. So
I just did YouTube, the new one. Billy's gonna love it.
Oh,
Billy,
would you take a dump again, like
You're
the
on
childish
Full Street.
prick that you are?
You're gonna get yours, asswipe, because Saturday at Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I challenge you to a fucking duel right on my website. Let's see if you show up, big mouth.
Monday,
Oh,
8 p.m. So
I'll
are you
be there with
saying?
fucking bells on, dickhead.
Are you saying that you are going live on your show 8 p.m. this next Monday?
This coming Monday after this weekend. I challenged Billy to a duel, and he's not going to get me off the air. And if he wants to have further information, just like you, Charles, I have my YouTube video. It's loading up right now. It should be out there to see maybe in a few minutes. It's a great video. It's shocking. And Billy, just remember one thing. I'm the puppet master, and you're my puppet, douchebag.
Come on, Joe. Get over it. I'm not going to have sex with
Challenging you. Don't be a coward, because I can't rip your fucking heart out.
All right.
I love to fucking rip your heart out,
all right.
motherfucker.
So Joe's challenging Billy to a duel Monday, 8 p.m., which is during my show. So I'm going to miss it. But
you want me to move it up to Tuesday, Charles?
It's up to you. It's your
Yeah,
show.
move it to Tuesday. Go to Tuesday, because then I won't miss it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Tuesday.
Let's
do Tuesday.
Let's do it there, Jojo. Let's do it. But I'm
Yeah.
not going to have sex with you, so please stop with that, okay?
Oh, but he loves you.
All right. Tuesday.
Yeah, I love to rip his fucking heart out, that fucking redneck, chink-looking fucking hillbilly bastard.
Wow, you gotta. There we go with the racial slurs
All right,
again.
Enough. Tuesday, 8
By the
p.m.
way, Charles, I made a message to Matt saying that I totally agree with you. I watched your video on DJ Cloud, whatever his fucking name is. I do not associate with child molesters. He basically mouthed off to me, which I have no reason. So obviously he's mentally retarded. But anybody who does that to their family, I want nothing to do with. And don't think that he's going to pervert me to turn against you. If I have a problem with you, Charles, it's between you and I.
All right.
Like everybody wants to stick their fucking nose in our business. Shut up over there.
No. I think Jenny was looking at something that may have been. All right. So Joe made a challenge to Billy, 8 p.m. Tuesday. Billy, are you accepting this challenge?
Fuck yeah, I am.
All right. There we go. We have it. So
Good.
Tuesday on thecrazyjoeshow.com. Go ahead and make sure you tune in.
Right. The nature of the challenge is can Billy kick me off the air like he did? Because he got lucky on 365.
Mm-hmm.
There are a bunch of douchebags like Billy, and that's a company that I don't need to associate with. Okay. So everything is on my video. So all the information is on the video about what I found out into this challenge. I want to see tough guy Billy brag about kicking me off the air on because I got that email from 365, Charles.
All right.
It was like 3 a.m. So I'm going to be out there, and I might sing a good old Nick song.
Right.
That's right.
Has anybody ever told you how stupid you sound?
All right. We're not going to have a war on here.
Motherfucker,
Wait.
I want to rip
We're
your
not.
fucking heart out.
We're
Don't worry
listen.
about how stupid I sound.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Joe, he wants to push your buttons, and he's being successful
Save
right
it for
now. Wait for
Tuesday.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. thecrazyjoeshow.com.
Well, no, I'm not going to really argue with the guy or fight with the guy.
No. But I'm behind on my break. I got to go to break because we got some drinks that we have to make.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I apologize. I gotta let you go.
Really?
Yes.
You want to kick me off the?
I'm not
Charles,
kicking you
I
off.
really
I'm just
do.
letting you know that I'm behind on my break.
Well, you're
really do
suppressing his free
and I
speech.
compliment your show. I said you're the best show compared to Billy the douchebag. Even you and Matt are pretty good. But Charles, I've been complimenting you. I don't have nothing against you.
I appreciate
have
it.
something against Billy and arrogant.
Well, how about Matt and I? How about Matt and I?
Depends on your attitude.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get loaded right now, Joe. I'll talk. You take care, okay? And good luck on Tuesday.
All right. Thanks, Charles.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, oh fuck!
So I'm not doing this.
Somebody had a question in the fucking chat room.
So why don't you give Dirk your address? I don't care about have Dirk. Believe me, he has his ways to go ahead and get in touch with them. Have that. I don't know.
He have his ways.
Listen,
He's gonna
I
write a
want to
love
fucking drink.
letter.
I want to fucking drink. Okay,
You
we got Billy.
whine too much.
Okay. We got butters. We got what is it? The
It's liquid Butterfinger. is
liquid
what the drink's
Butterfinger.
called.
We're making that
My
fucking drink
goodness.
right now. What? Your penis? What?
I said, my goodness, you
Oh
fucking.
my goodness! I apologize.
Fuck you.
I couldn't hear you there. So Billy, can you see? I mean, listen, you're almost 16 minutes away from ending the show. Anyway, you sticking around with us?
Yeah. So if you're gonna have a drink, then hey,
get a
I'll
load.
have a drink.
Just keep your damn shirt off. I don't need to see your tatas.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what's
I've
going on.
got
Maybe it's listen.
Vinny,
Maybe
I've
it's
got my
hot.
bra on.
Maybe it's
Damn it.
hot where Billy is. I don't know. But anyway. All right. Don't go anywhere. The final break. We're going to go ahead and get some shots down here. And good news to go ahead and close out the week. We'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh, my.
The weekend is almost here. The good news with Alyssa is next. Stay tuned.
This is what we've become. God can say you live in fear. Set like face reality, get real, get real. Set like face reality, get real, get real. You begin. Yeah, you begin. From hell. What we become, darkness of a shade. You live in fear. Set light, face reality, get real, get real. Set light, face reality, get real. You begin. You begin. Just for real. You've been cast.
How can I help you? Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here at Burger King right here in San Clemente. No, not San Clemente. I'm sorry. I live in San Clemente. I'm in Laguna Niguel, I think. That's where I'm at. I'm at a drive-thru right now. I ordered my food 3 times. They're mopping the floor inside, and I understand they're busy. They're not even busy. Okay, I've been the only car here. I asked them 4 different times to make me a Western barbecue burger. Okay, they keep giving me a hamburger with lettuce, tomato, and cheese, onions. And I said, I'm not leaving. I want a Western burger because I just got my kids from Taekwondo. They're hungry. I'm on my way home, and I live in San Clemente. Okay, she gave me another hamburger. It's wrong. I said 4 times. I said, I want it. She goes, can you go out and park in front? I said, no. I want my hamburger right. So then the lady came to the manager, or whatever, whoever she is. She came up and she said, do you want your money back? And I said, no, I want my hamburger. My kids are hungry, and I have to jump on the toll freeway. I said, I am not leaving this spot. And I said, I will call the police because I want my Western burger done right. Now, is that so hard?
Okay, what exactly is it you want us to do for you?
I send the officers down here. I want them to make me right.
Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger.
What am I supposed to do?
This is between you and the manager. We're not going to go enforce how to make a hamburger. That's not a criminal issue. There's nothing criminal.
So I just stand here. So I just sit here and
you need to calmly and rationally speak to the manager and figure out what to do between you.
She did come up, and I said, can I please have my Western burger? She said, I'm not dealing with it. She walked away. because they're mopping the floor and it's all full of suds, and they don't want to run. They don't want to go through there and
ma'am, then I suggest you get your money back and go somewhere else. This is not a criminal issue. We can't go out there and make them make you a cheeseburger the way you want it.
Well, that you're supposed to be here to protect me.
Well, what are we protecting you from? A wrong cheeseburger?
No.
Is this a harmful cheeseburger or something? I don't understand what you want us to do.
Well, just come down here. I'm not leaving.
No, ma'am, I'm not sending the deputies down there over a cheeseburger. You need to go in there and act like an adult and either get your money back and go home.
She's not acting like an adult herself. I'm sitting here in my car. I just want them to make my kid a Western burger.
Ma'am, this is what I suggest. I suggest you get your money back from the manager and you go on your way home.
Okay.
Okay? Bye-bye.
What you hear? Shoot us an email and boost our ego at rawtalkonline@yahoo.com.
Yeah, fire in your eyes and dice in your breath. Wrinkled fingers and bony nails pierce through your head. Feather quilt in your hand.
All right, we're back. Jenny got to unmute you. Billy got to unmute you unless you mute yourselves. Yep. Okay.
I am
it's back.
present.
All right, there we go. Yeah, 813-699-5353. We are making drinks here.
I hope you don't mind that I join you.
No, go ahead. Go right ahead. So this one's stirred. All right, so just to go ahead and show what we've done, this is the liquid Butterfinger. How is it? Oh, good. So you're smelling it. All right, so number one, I have Smirnoff vanilla vodka.
It doesn't taste like a Butterfinger, but
How is it good? Is it good though?
it's good.
I have
Kind of strong.
Butter Shots Butterfinger liqueur.
Butter
Schnapps. Butterfinger schnapps. Kalula. And Bailey's.
Put everything in there.
Yeah. Why? It's not tasting right?
Tastes like it's missing something.
Add some milk.
Oh,
And
goddamn,
Jenny-
strong.
Jenny must be sitting this one out.
Huh?
So
You must be sitting this one out. I don't see you with the drink.
Yes, correct, sir. I am sitting this one out.
Oh.
I am very much enjoying my
But yeah, it's
goldfish.
strong.
I'm just going to do a shot of cold cock whiskey here.
Bottoms up, my friend. Bottoms up.
Wow. Ooh.
I'm making another one.
My dear friends, have an infusion on Monday. Before our
What's that got to
infusions.
do with drinking? No drinking?
No, not tonight. No, it's not good for my liver to put alcohol and ketamine infusions in close proximity to one another. I like to be nice to my
Okay.
liver. I want
So
it to last a long time.
I'm going to start with Kahlua. All right, Kahlua is there. I dropped that in. By the way, it says
Are
to
you
use
making a whole new one?
Yeah, it said to use a half an ounce of everything, so I'm using this tall shot glass as my measuring stick.
Uh-huh. You put the same amount of everything?
Yes. Yes. All right, I am using.
That's a lot of alcohol.
I put my Bailey's in there.
Is
Now I'm
it
gonna
an
do the
enjoyable
vodka.
flavor?
I'm going to do the vodka.
Uh-huh.
So, Jenny,
Is it
let
an
me ask you-
enjoyable flavor? The look on your
Yeah.
face says nay.
It's just really strong.
Oh, I love strong.
It's like burning my nostrils at the moment.
And then
That's
I
strong.
got the butter shots. I'm going to do that now.
So, Jenny, let me ask you,
You know,
since
it
you're
just
not
needs
drinking,
that coffee creamer.
Yeah.
if you were, what's your preferred poison?
Yeah, if you were
Mostly
to drink,
red wine. I very much love my red wines. I have a
Red
few in
wine's
the other
actually-
room.
Red
I'm,
wine would be good for you, actually.
I'm super
Taste this and
into
tell me if
my.
it's
I like
different.
French and Italian wines. Not a fan of California.
Just in case if I screwed up, does that taste different than what you? Oh, so you got something different.
But if I'm gonna have a mixed drink,
I think you missed the Baileys on mine.
You want some Baileys?
I love a pomegranate martini
Well, I'm almost
or an
done.
espresso
Want me to make
martini.
you another one?
No.
Yeah, let me give you at
Too
least a little bit
strong.
of Baileys.
It's
Those are my favorites.
Let me give
I
you a
think.
little bit of Baileys.
I
No?
don't need any more.
All right. I just feel bad that you
My
missed the
favorite
pomegranate
beer
taste.
you can't buy here.
I heard the Hop
Dutch.
Knot has good beer.
They have like 20 different whatever taps, all kinds of beers.
I plan on testing that theory out.
Yeah, we have a lot of microbreweries and macro breweries around here. And a lot of these, like the Hop Knot is amazing. They find a local beer and they buy a couple of kegs of it and put that on, and you never know what you're gonna go in there and get. Like they had all kinds of Guinnesses and stuff in there too.
So all right. So when you tasted mine, did it taste like the Butterfinger?
I still didn't think it tasted like Butterfinger.
No, I thought it did. I thought I mixed it pretty well. You know, a half ounce Bailey's, half ounce butterscotch schnapps, half ounce of vanilla vodka, and half ounce of Kahlua.
Did you get any on you? Damn.
No, actually, I was very clean and organizing all this shit. I was very good.
He was
I can't
talking
believe-
about the burp, hon.
Oh, that too. I was very organized with that.
It was a very organized.
It was very
burp.
organized burp. You guys pull up the good news. We're going to go ahead and get out of here with this. Got like 4 minutes to go. Jojo backed me up a little bit. And I
What, you con-
don't
what, you
mean
constipated?
constipated. No, I knew you were going to fucking say that.
I'm an asshole. What do you want?
Hang on, you're gonna have to wait a minute because my stupid.
I'll hold as long as you need me to. Don't worry. We can make time.
Well, I have a funny for you. I'll share real quick then.
Go ahead.
Matt went into the corner store down the street from the studio and they actually piped the 95.3 FM over the speakers.
Oh, yeah?
And he walked in and somebody, no lie, yelled at him, "It's Matt Connington."
Connington? Like saying that word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently they were privy to, and they heard it and they decided to say, that's funny. And they yelled it at him when he walked into the store.
Well, at least they said it without the V this time.
Covington.
I like Calmington because he's
I like-
a hypnotherapist, so
No,
it works good.
I like corn doggington.
Corn Doggington.
Oh.
It is food related. That does work.
My son is a big corn dog fan, and corn doggington sounds good.
He would live on corn dogs and honey mustard alone.
He would. Puts honey mustard on everything. Kind of like somebody like would put ketchup on anything. Honey mustard on everything.
Ketchup does go on anything.
And no.
Not
like
everything.
scrambled eggs.
No, hell no.
Bratwurst.
Yes. Yum, yum, yum.
I put ketchup on bratwurst.
Bratwurst I can do.
Bratwurst are good.
All right, I got
God.
my story up.
You got your story? All right,
Yeah.
let's do this. All right, let's go to the good news and let's get the fuck out of here.
An 84-year-old woman refused millions of dollars, forcing developers to build a mall around her house.
Yes.
Developers are leaving no stone unturned when it comes to building new places in the name of globalization. However, an elderly woman made sure not to bow down to them. 84-year-old Edith Macefield became a local hero after she forced developers to build their mall around her house and even turned down a $1 million offer for her farmhouse.
Oh my God, I'm getting a buzz.
The house is still standing tall right in the middle of the 5-story complex around it. This entire episode occurred back in 2006 in Seattle, Washington. According to the Seattle Times, the elderly woman bought the property for $3,750 in 1952 and lived there with her mother Alice while working as a store manager at a local cleaners. The 108-year-old home wasn't really that costly. However, property developers had been taking out other homes in the area so that they could construct a brand new shopping mall. So initially, the developers offered Macefield $750,000 before upping the figure to $1 million. Edith was adamant that she won't level the place and refused the offer. So the builders were left with no option other than to build the complex around the house.
Can you imagine that? The whole and this is the very same thing that happened with the story on Disney is the movie Up.
Well, it goes on further. The
Yeah.
picture that they're showing here, a ton of balloons tied to the chimney,
Yep.
flying up in the air.
Awesome.
And the shopping mall built around the house.
Well, listen, that's good that she goes ahead. Hey, listen, it'll be a nice short commute to go ahead and go to the mall. You know what I'm saying? She's right there.
But this was not just it. Edith went on to become friends with the person who was the construction manager for the mall in 2006 named Barry Martin. She didn't see him as her rival, but asked for his help and favors when she was alive. The two became so close that Edith left her house to Martin when she died in 2008. Sadly, Martin ended up having to sell the property when he found himself out of work during an economic downturn.
Oh.
Well, let's
That sounds
see.
so good.
In an interview with Strange Inheritance, the former manager recalls his conversations with Edith. A lot of people thought she was against the development, but that wasn't the case at all. It was the case that she didn't want to go through the exercise of having to move.
Right.
She told me to hold out until I got my price. I sold for $310,000, said Martin. The house was also reported as the inspiration for Disney's Up.
There you go. All right, we got to kind of cut it off. We're a minute behind anyway.
All
Jenny,
right.
go ahead and blast what you got to blast.
Check me out on jencoffee.com, and my latest article is up on the Mighty about meditation and bread making.
Bad Billy, I know you got stuff to go ahead and promote. Go ahead. You got your promotion. You got your promotion. What, Tuesday? One-on-one, mano y mano with JoJo. Go ahead and promote your stuff too. Your website, your show, everything.
Outlaw Radio, outlawradioabs.com. Tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern, either on the AOW Radio Network or IPM Nation. I'm going to be speaking with Tommy Vex, the former frontman of Bad Wolves.
Bad Wolves. Wow. Do they huff and puff and blow your house down if you don't like them?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
No, sirree. All right, listen, guys, have a great weekend. Don't drink and drive because I'm definitely not driving after this. I've got a buzz now. Wow. Good night, everybody. See you Monday.
Bye.